If I put my finger in the water, they'll paint my soul's greatest wish, said Agatha breathlessly. And my wish is to find a way to rescue Sophie before she marries the snake. If there's a way, the fish will show it to us. Agatha slipped her finger in the water. Instantly, the wish fish dispersed, flickering different colors as they joined fins like pieces in a jigsaw puzzle. At first, Tetris had no clue what he was seeing, with the fish switching hooves and waving furiously, as if they were still debating Agatha's wish. But little by little, the fish committed to colors and then to their places, and the painting came into focus across their smooth, silky scales. A royal garden gleamed beneath a sunset, Camelot's castle silhouetted against the pink and purple sky. Masses of well-dressed spectators gathered, the people and creatures of the woods watching something attentively, something neither Tetris nor Agatha could make out, since the crowd was obscuring it. But there was something else in the painting, foregrounded and sharply clear, floating over the mob, a pair of watery bubbles, each the size of a crystal ball, two tiny figures enclosed within. Those are us, Agatha said, peering at the bubbled clones. Those are not us, Tetris rejoined. You and I are full grown, we live on the ground, and we breathe air. Agatha turned to him. Her distraction snapped the spell, and the fish splintered, colors draining from their scales. Not all that surprised, though. First time I tried wish fish after Dad died, it showed me crying in Lancelot's arms. Lancelot, who destroyed my dad, said Tetris. Wish fish are Betty. All your soul carved in new father and Lancelot was the closest you had to one at the time, Agatha disputed. Wish fish aren't Betty. The painting means something, and this painting is how we get to Sophie. By levitating in body-shrinking bubbles, the prince replied, and I would never wish to cuddle with Lancelot. But Agatha wasn't looking at him anymore. She was looking at the fish, who had rearranged in a stark-waist arrow, pointing downwardly, unmistakably at Tetris. Your turn, said Agatha. Tetris grimaced. Next thing you know, they'll show me baking cookies with the snake. He thrust his finger in the water. Nothing happened. Instead, the fish clung tighter to their arrow, pointing insistently at Tetris' hand. Told you, they're adulted. These fish, Tetris carped. Wrong finger, his princess said. Look. The wish fish was pointing at another finger of Tetris' hand, the one with King Arthur's ring. Tetris' heart beats faster. Without a word, he dipped his finger in, warm water filling the cold, steel grooves of the ring. A shock wave of light detonated across the pond. Prince and princess stared at each other. What was that? Said Tetris. But now the fish were clinging into a silver mop, fastening hard around the steel circle, trying to kiss the wing with their bobbing little mouths. With each kiss, the fish flashed with lights, as if a secret power had been transferred. Soon, they were jumping like stars in the dark, faster and faster, this power magnifying, charging their bodies with mysterious force. Tetros waited for them to disperse, to paint his wish, like they'd done with his princess, but instead, the fish got the tighter, a ragged mass, sucking wet and tight to his wing. Then slowly they slid up his palm, his wrist. Wait! He whispered, yanking at his hand, but Agatha held him in place, the fish surging out of the point, gripping his elbow, his bicep, his armpit. Let's go! He cried, fighting Agatha. Trust me! She soothed. The swarming school was at his shoulder, his throat, his chin, their interlocked bodies turning clear as glass, revealing small, throbbing hearts. Then, all at once, the fish began to swell. Inflating like balloons, they amassed into a clear, gelatinous glob, expanding in every direction, pressing into Tetros' face. Help! He yelled, but the warm, slobbery bubble illuminated his mouth, his nose, his eyes, suffocating him with a salty smell. He could feel Agatha's arms on him, but he couldn't see her. He couldn't see anything. He closed his eyes, his lashes liquated his inky scales, his chest pumping shallow breaths, leaking last bits of air. Then it started. The pressure, the smell, as if his head had separated from his body. The prince opened his eyes to find himself inside the fish bubble, floating above the pond. Agatha was in the bubble with him. Like I said, she smiled. Trust me. Then his princess began to shrink. And now, so did the prince, his whole body pinching down, inch by inch, to the size of a tea mug. The bubble closed in, too, its watery edges leaving just enough room around them. Tetros glanced at his pants. This better not to be permanent. Instantly, the bubble split in two, each sealing up whole, separating prince and princess in their own warps. Agatha! Tetros called, his voice bouncing against the quick walls. He saw his tiny princess call back, her lips moving but only a squeak coming through.